Hello, everybody. Day 20 of this adventure. Yay! How does it get any better? We have a few people joining. It's a little less today because class is done and a lot of people are, I don't know what they're doing. I can't account for that.
Packing.
Packing, exactly. Um, So, just as a reminder for anybody who is newer or new to this process was developed by Gary Douglas and Dr. Dane here, who are both Access Consciousness founders and one of the most amazing people on the planet that I personally know. And basically, after watching a pep talk by Alan Savory, they were like, oh, what could we do also to contribute to the earth that is not just what Alan Savory is suggesting, which basically his point of view is what he discovered is the only way to change the earth and the soils and the earth. And in Access, we always look at what else is possible, what else is possible, what else is possible. So there is never just one solution because our mind, and I'm German, so I know about this thing here, I'm a good figure outer. And so I know this one very well, the logic works. But when it comes to the energy, to that thing that we cannot really measure, then what else is truly possible? And so running this process on the earth is not a guarantee about whatever will change. It's not something where we are having an idea of what the outcome might be. But what if we could just still be a contribution and be the change agents we truly be to create something greater and let the earth choose what that is? If she wants to start wobbling and fall off and we all fall in the abyss, oh well, sorry I started this process that made that happen. No, I'm kidding. But still, please let the earth choose. It's not about us trying to figure out what the outcome might be of running this process. And it was created with the idea that we can basically help the soil to revive, like really revive, because we have been a contributor to, well, not we personally, but our way of doing agriculture and all kinds of things has been a contribution to desertification. So what if we could really truly reverse this? So let's run this process. And basically, what we're doing is you can run it through the palms of your hands, wherever you have a sense that when you start something, this is where it's coming through. It could be your whole body, it could be your feet. You do not have to stand on the soil to run this process. You could be in a skyscraper. It really doesn't matter. So I'm going to call up the energy and we'll just run this process together. Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, POC and POC, all nine, shorts, boys, povats, and beyonds. Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, POD and POC, all nine, shorts, boys, povats, and beyonds. Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, POD and POC, all nine, shorts, boys, povats, and beyonds. And just allow this process to run. So you don't have to do anything. Just please allow this process to run and know that your body and you can do it. It doesn't require any skills other than just do it. I know this is a slogan from someone else, but hey, it sounds good, so let's use it. So just do it. Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, POD and POC, all nine, shorts, boys, povats, and beyonds. And please allow your body to have space with all this. So expand out in all directions. And please let the earth contribute to you also in simultaneity. Gifting and receiving go hand in hand. It really is truly an exchange. So if you truly would like to gift, you have to be willing to receive. You cannot gift without receiving. Please know that. The more you're willing to really be aware of that, the more dynamic it can become. So elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine, what's boys, povats and beyonds. Please also allow your body to be connected to everybody else who's running this process and intensify it that way, where more than one is gathered. Shit happens. So let this shit happen without a point of view. And why am I saying it that way? Because the earth likes us laughing. So please don't take this a serious thing. The earth doesn't like us being serious. So please. Thank you. Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys, povats, and beyonds. And I know there's a lot going on this planet, but the more we make it significant, the harder it is to change it. It's not about ignoring it either, pretending it's not there. Just be present with it, please be present with it. But have the energy of like, hello, hello, hi, can we change it? Please, can we now change it? Can we please now change it? All of us. Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys, povats, and beyonds. And again, elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys, povats, and beyonds. And how about being even more intense with all this? Meaning step it up. It's not a how, just do it. And please put a smile on your face. Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, povats, and beyonds. Please don't try to come up with an idea of what this will do or what this will create or try to define it or make it linear. Believe me, I'm the best at those things. I know what I'm talking about, so let it go. Oh, you're better than me? Okay, fine. Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys, povats, and beyonds. When we're asking for change and possibility, the universe has way more ideas than we can imagine of what this could look like and how this can show up. So please allow the infinite possibilities, not the limited options your mind can come up with. And even if nothing changes, just perceive the earth, is she grateful for what we're doing right now? Just ask that question. Would you get yes or no? I'm going to ask it again. So, earth, are you grateful for us doing this process? Please have your own awareness. Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys, povats, and beyonds. Please always trust what you know. Nobody knows better than you do. Please don't let anyone tell you what's right for you. If this is fun, please keep joining me. I love having you here. I do have fun with all of you here. Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys, povats, and beyonds. Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys, povats, and beyonds. Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys, povats, and beyond. And somebody in the early moments asked, will Gary and or Dane join us today? Well, there was a sighting of Dane just in that little corner over here. So you might have seen him. So yes, he joined by walking through the image, you know. And you can hear him in the background, maybe. Maybe you heard that out of control, out of definition, out of form, out of structure, out of limitation. Oh, there we go. Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys, povats, and beyonds. So whoever it was that was calling them in, you are one potent person. And now you're asking me what the sound of the insects are that we're hearing. That's a very good question. I do not know what they're called.
Cicadas?
Cicadas! Yay! You were correct. Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys, povats, and beyonds. Yeah, we have a monkey joining us. Unfortunately, not for camera yet. Let's see, maybe he holds still long enough. Maybe we can get him on camera. Oh, nope. Apparently did not desire to come on camera. Okay, guys, one more time. Let's just run it again. And please remember, when we are leaving you here today, it does not mean that you need to stop this process from running. Please keep it running. elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis, and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys, povats, and beyonds. Yay, yay, yay. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Susan.
Tomorrow will be a time change. I wish I knew what that was, but look at the calendar. You will know. I haven't posted it yet because I'm not sure what I'm doing. So, what else is possible? Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we will see you all tomorrow, whoever wants to join. Bye, everybody.